Hey, Dan Nuckols here. It's day 6 of my book bombing campaign for my new book, Cartooning for the Glory of God. And today I just kind of wanted to cover the topic of inking and lettering, and that is chapter 9 in my new book, where I cover inking and lettering. Now, when you're cartooning, you're going to find you probably ink quite a bit, and I used to ink with India ink, and a lot of cartoonists do that. The problem with India ink is it gets kind of messy, and it takes a lot of work to clean up, and you get your hands full of black ink that you have to wear for days. It's nice, but personally I like using the Pilot Precise V5. And I've been using this a lot, and it's been a great pen. You can get it for like $1 at Walmart. It's a really good pen, so I highly recommend that. I just want to cover a few things here. Inking nibs. I recommend using the Hunt number 22 or the Speedball B5 if you're going to be using a dip pen. And okay, with inking, you only have 2 colors to work with, black and white. So the question is, how are you going to get all that in between colors? And the solution to this is to use different inking patterns. These are different techniques. You've probably seen quite a few. There's hatching, cross-hatching. Number 4 is stippling. There's wisping. There's a woolly pattern. There's a lot of different ways to ink, and it's fun. Just try out various ways. Alright, right here is 2 different styles of inking. There's a uniform line on the left, and then the fluctuating line on the right. And personally, I like drawing my cartoons with the fluctuating line because I think it makes it look a lot more interesting. So it's up to you what style you want to use. It's easier to draw the fluctuating line with a dip pen, but I draw it in with my Pilot Precise, and I just think ahead where I want the fluctuating lines. Then lastly, lettering. And some cartoonists in the past, they would draw guides like the one you see there, and they would ink in all their letters painstakingly by hand. And I always hated inking lettering because I'm not that neat with my lettering, and personally I like using the computer better. Some don't because it's not as organic, so it's really up to you. Computer fonts are getting more and more organic, where they could look just like a inked in version by hand, so it's really up to you. Anyway, I'd encourage you to pick up a new copy of my book. They're available at danspulpit.com.